Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Apex Wrestling Warzone. I'm your commentator, the voice of Apex Wrestling, Forrest Walpole here, alongside the craziest motherfucker known to man.
Yes, it is I, the man that slept with the General's daughter, the best color commentator in all of CAW, Riley Wolf, and we are here for round 3 of the chase for the gold.
And we are live inside the PlayStation Center in New York, and what a way to get things started, because we here at Apex Wrestling love the PlayStation stuff. No disrespect to the Xbox players, but that's just how we are, okay? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get things started with Dashon Walton going one-on with Dylan Travis in the first of our usual 3 matches from the Chase of the Gold tournament. What do you got to say about this match, Mr. Wolf?
This is very interesting. Travis trying to bounce back from a recent loss against his rival KDog, but Walton just trying to get a victory, period. Like, we're one way or another going to see a victory come out, and we're just gonna wait and see.
That is indeed the case, and man, this is going to be interesting.
Also, have you seen the lobbies that these crowd members are going through? There's PS4s just out about in the lobby.
Yeah, you just be easy. It would just be easy enough to try to sneak one away, but the only problem is, how can you sneak it under your shirt, let alone in your freaking pants?
See, that is where we have, this is why Apex has the highest level of security, and Danny is not only my bodyguard, but the head of Apex Security, if you didn't know.
Al Anderson even looked at him, he said, well, you got security on your chest. You want to be head of security? Fuck it, why not?
The regular Doug Dillinger.
Alright, so, with all that being said, we're ready, the crowd's ready, we are told that Sean Walton is ready to get his ass out here, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
Let's go.
And there he is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 203 pounds, Dashon Walton.
Dashon Walton needs to make a statement here tonight. He is down 2-0. And he needs this victory now more than ever if he wants to stay alive in this tournament.
I definitely agree with you there. I believe it's the physical and mental conditioning that he was not prepping for this tournament. He was a last-second entry into this. Was really only here to replace someone, and because of that, he must not have gotten mentally and physically ready like others have, like your Brandon Murphys, your Matt Matthews, and others.
That may be the case, but we will give him credit where credit is due. He has given us some pretty good matches in the last 2 matches he's had, so maybe he'll do the same for this 3rd one and possibly get him on the board.
Possibly, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see if he can rub off that curse.
We'll have to wait and see, but in the meantime, we got one more person coming out here, and he is told he is ready, so let's not wait any longer. Let's see Dylan Travis.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 243 pounds, Dylan Travis.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Travis is no longer wearing a mask. He is coming out as himself, the leader of Fallen Kingdom. But he is down one loss right now. Just as much as
very true.
Just as much as Dashon Walton, he needs a victory right now if he does not want to be in the same hole that Dashon Walton is in.
Very correct in that statement, and him coming out without the mask, all business, mostly without flashy ring gear, is really showing the fact that he is ready to get serious about this tournament.
Oh yeah, he had his mask on last week, but this week he said, fuck the mask, I'm going out. If I'm going out, I'm going down in style, not with some Pennywise looking mask here. Even though he kind of dropped it a little bit early because it's not even, because we got a few weeks till Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry I had to go there.
We can even get an Apex Halloween special, possibly.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, the bell is rung, and Walton is now getting a bit pounded by Dylan Travis. Maybe a sign of things to come for later on in the matchup if Walton is not careful here.
Indeed, Travis
cover.
bringing
Sorry.
in.
Oh, roll over. And a kick out of two by Travis, but as you were saying, I did not mean to interrupt you there.
It's all right, Travis really showing that first match was just a fluke. He's gonna show that it wasn't just one, that was just that one loss, and he's gonna dominate this.
Oh shit, dude. And Travis, I'm sorry, as you probably may have noticed, he actually flipped off the crowd. Damn, this must be, we must be getting these new attitudes from these people. I mean, we just recently had an attitude shift from Austin Collins last couple weeks over on Ground Zero, so maybe we're just going to be dealing with our own attitude era, I guess. I don't even know.
He must just be frustrated from that loss against KDog last week.
Yeah, because he and KDog have had a bitter rivalry ever since they faced off for the Apex World title when KDog was champion. But now we're seeing a first, at least at Apex standards. We're seeing Dashon Walton, one of the most hated created characters in the history of this business, aside from you, as you'd probably say, going up against a man that some like, some hate, depending on who we ask. And that's Dylan Travis right here, who is on the outside of the ring. And these two men would love nothing more than to be a world champion. For Travis, it would be becoming a two-time Apex World Champion. With Dashon Walton, they would just be rubbing this shit in Lee Anderson's face because they have a bitter rivalry outside of Apex Wrestling. As far as I know, they still do. At least they have a bitter hatred. And there's a bicycle super kick. I'm talking way too much. I'm sorry. Cover. Kick on it too by Walton.
Yeah, that may or may not have had him be the replacement because I want to rub in Lee's face for stripping the title away from me.
Well, I know where you're going with that. And, you know, some people probably thinking, what was the point of this tournament? Some people are probably wondering, no. Dylan Travis, drive-by dropkick! Going for the cover, looking to finish it right here. And a kick on it too by Walton.
Wow.
Walton surprising. I think not only did he surprise Travis, but I think he surprised the whole audience. And now Travis going for a powerbomb-like move into a buckle bomb.
Oh, that can always end horribly for the man taking it. You always got to be careful with those kind of power bombs.
Oh yeah, you have to be careful. You even got to be a bit careful. I mean, I know some people would love to hurt their opponents, but if you hurt them hard enough, they might get a broken neck because of the whiplash from the hitting the ring or even worse, the floor.
It's all about that whiplash. People don't realize how much your neck really plays a factor in a wrestling match. If your neck is not holding up, then you're not going to win the match.
And now Travis went for, oh, there's a spear by Walton. I was going to say that Travis is going for submission. Oh, there's the cutter. Walton with the cover.
That might be it.
Oh, and a kick out at 2.5.
Wow. Both of these men, everything at each other.
Oh, yes. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I meant to agree with you there. I apologize.
Just balls to the wall action, just showing that their losses are not going to affect them for the rest of the tournament.
And now Walton, top rope, measuring Travis. What's he going to do here? And there's a nice hurricane runner there.
Absolutely beautiful.
And another spear.
He's looking for that exclamation point to keep him down for good.
Oh, yes, he is. And oh, man. Nice move there by Walton. Cover. Kick on it, too, by Travis. Still not enough, but now he's going for it. He's going for the cutter. He's going to try to end it. He hits it. Cover. And Walton gets the victory. The much needed victory he needed to at least stay alive. And now Dylan Travis is is in that hole that Dashon Walton was in leading up to this matchup.
This unfortunately does put Travis at dead last in the standings of the tournament right now. Whereas Walton, I believe, has bumped up possibly to a 5th place. Not so much where he's rivaling the Kirk Carters and the Brandon Murphys, but enough where he can definitely bounce back from this.
Yeah, that's indeed the case, and he's got a big smile on his face. And he's pointing at the camera saying, Anderson, that's one step closer. Oh, man, but that was a nice way to get Apex started, if you ask me.
An amazing way. Quick and to the point.
Here is your winner, Dashon Walton.
And Dashon Walton, happy that for the first time in this tournament, he gets a victory. And what a way to get the victory than by pitting a former Apex World Champion square middle in that ring.
Definitely agree with you there. We're definitely gonna have to see how the rest of this round shakes up and where Walton is going to stand after tonight.
I'll have to wait and see. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to switch gears a little bit. Coming up next, KDog is going to be going one-on-one against the big, bad motherfucker known as Bruiser Brad. Now, the general manager for Warzone has decided to put Malcom Black in Bruiser Brad's corner. So, he's making it nearly a 2-on-1 handicap match if Malcom Black does get involved in the manager's position.
Just have to wait and see. The Fallen Kingdom is very unorthodox when it comes to their style. They're very all over the place. You don't know what to expect from them. So who knows? Maybe Malcom will interfere. Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't even have to. Maybe Bruiser Brad will take down the 2-time Apex World Champion and show that those 2 world title reigns really didn't mean much.
That may be the case, but remember the size. But don't forget about the size difference. KDog is about.
Definitely.
He's in the 200-pound range. Bruiser Brad is nearly 500 pounds.
Yeah, the size difference is definitely going to be at a detriment for KDog. Let's see if he can overcome that. But I always like to say, size does matter.
I always like to say, don't count the other person out. Because we have seen these two men, we have seen Bruiser Brad in big man matches, and there are some matches that he's been in where he doesn't come out the victor. At least I haven't. At least I've seen him that way. But enough talk, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the action. KDog, Bruiser Brad. This match starts right now.
Go.
Alright, so now we are awaiting the arrival of KDog. Taking a bit longer than he normally does. I don't know what's going on through his mind. I guess he's thinking, I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to. And there he is right there.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, KDog.
Well, if you ask me, I don't think KDog is in a very good mood here tonight, considering the fact not only is he taking on a near 500-pound man, but also the fact that Brad has a man in his corner, but he doesn't.
Maybe that was intentional though. Maybe he said, "I want to take on this big nasty bastard myself, whether he has someone on his side or not." Or maybe because some of his other teammates are busy. Maybe they don't have the time to really spend the time with KDog and make sure he's fine out there.
Well, we'll have to see. Well, either way, we'll see how KDog, the leader of this group known as Anarchy, can handle Bruiser Brad here tonight.
It's also very interesting to see how KDog is spending his bye week. He's spending it in the ring, whereas the last two bye weeks we saw no competition from them.
From London, England, weighing in at 485 pounds, the Bruiser Brad Adams.
On answer to reply to your comment, I think it's because even though he knows he could have taken this week off and gone and stayed home for the bye week, I think he wanted to show to the world that he is what you would call a fighting man. He's like a Mr. No Days Off, if you will.
Possibly he has unfinished business with the Fallen Kingdom. These factions are budding rivals, and they will take any chance to fire shots at each other, and this is just another example.
Alright, now these two teams have had a bit of a falling out after what happened last week when it was Brad and Malcom taking on Kyle Pierce, and I believe it was either Austin Collins or Cody Hagan in the tag team match, with Fallen Kingdom coming out victorious. And later in the night, it would be KDog taking on Dylan Travis. Oh my God! What the? Oh my God! We didn't even let to talk about the match, and it's already over.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Maybe KDog just kind of just laid down for him. Didn't want to exceed his energy.
Wait a minute. Bruiser Brad attacking KDog, stomping away on him. After smashing him, after putting all 500 pounds on the chest of KDog, he goes and pins him and then attacks him like that.
Oh, he must be pissed. He wanted a real match out of KDog, and KDog didn't want anything of it.
I don't know what the hell is going on here with KDog, but either way, Bruiser Brad in almost, I don't know if it's record time or not, but in one of the quickest matches, Bruiser Brad just beat KDog and with less than literally less than 5 moves even used. If that's how it's going to be, KDog might not be able to stand a chance next week. If that's the case.
Possibly. Especially with his opponent next week, Walton, getting a big victory over his rival and possibly getting on a winning streak that he might proceed on to KDog.
We'll have to wait and see, but for now, Brad is just not too happy. I can see it on his face as he's walking back to the backstage area. He is not happy at all about how it happened.
Ooh.
But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, we have to switch gears a little bit. It's time for the second of our three nightly episodic Chasing the Gold tournament matches. Here, it's a rematch between Vergil Snow and Brandon Murphy. These two men fought against each other once before, with Murphy coming out victorious. So for Murphy, he wants bragging rights plus the 2 points, while Vergil Snow, he wants revenge and the 2 points.
Definitely. Vergil definitely looking for revenge, and Murphy looking for the exclamation point to say that I am better than Vergil Snow. Whether he is or not, he isn't, because he's a young boy piece of shit. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, we will have to wait and see here. I've been told Brandon Murphy's ready to come out here. Crowd's ready. I believe we are ready. So let's get going. Murphy, Snow, next.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Weighing in at 184 pounds, Brandon Murphy.
I know what Riley Wolf was calling a piece of shit, but either way, Brandon Murphy making his way here. I believe this is his second match in the Chase for Gold tournament. He is down 1-0. And
you're talking Murphy?
Yeah, Brandon Murphy.
Murphy's undefeated.
Oh, fuck. So he's 1-0. Because I don't believe...
2-0. We're on week 3.
God damn it.
I
thought he actually had a bye. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's wrong with me here. My apologies. Let's just continue on with the show and act like I didn't fuck up and just say Brandon Murphy looks to add 3 wins to his streak. But he's trying to do it with a big order with Vergil Snow here. And because I don't want to fuck it up, what is Vergil Snow's record right now?
His record is 1 win, 1 loss. In that order.
His opponent from Camelot, weighing in at 318 pounds, Vergil Snow.
So Vergil Snow, he wants to get that extra. So Vergil Snow actually has a little bit of extra on his plate. Not only does he want to get a victory here and nab the 2 points, but if he beats Brandon Murphy here tonight, he ends the undefeated streak of Brandon Murphy, and it ties them up for 2-1 each. 2 wins, 1 loss apiece.
It definitely does. Vergil getting a victory over Jaden Shadow, but recently losing to the smaller Kirk Carter. Let's see if he can actually change that fate and beat the smaller guy in Brandon Murphy.
And we'll have to wait and see. This is the second man. Actually, the first man, Vergil Snow.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
God damn. God damn. God damn. I don't know what's going on this side of the things. I guess...
treat me with some goddamn respect.
What the fuck?
Fucking match you do.
Uh-oh. Alright. They're in the ring. Bell is rung. Murphy, oh, already a set-out chokeslam by Snow. And now looking at...
That's what he fucking gets. For fucking bad mouthing me.
Well, right now,
Did you hear that motherfucker right at the table? Piece of shit.
Yeah, I heard what he said, but look at Vergil Snow. Let's see here. Vergil Snow taking on Brandon Murphy. He was actually the first man to beat Vergil Snow, with Tamura being the second man to beat him. As far as singles matches are concerned, of course.
What about Lance at the pay-per-view?
Okay, that's 3 people. I've been fucked up with my head. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do drugs before coming here. I'm not an ECW
sure
man right now. Okay, so either way, Vergil Snow and Brandon Murphy wearing down the head. And that could come a long way because that might make your opponent think a bit less compared to how they normally are, or at least be able to concentrate on the match at hand. But right now, Brandon Murphy with a nice set of combos.
Yeah, Murphy, I've never doubted his in-ring ability. He's a little shit and likes to get up in my face, but in-ring ability, he's pretty good for where he is. But I think Vergil Snow is possibly a bit too big for him, especially in a high-stakes match like this.
Oh, late cover by Snow, and a quick on it, one by Murphy. And Murphy, I guess, heard me. He said, "Hey, didn't you you forget about Omari, man? What the fuck?" And then he goes back to wrestling Vergil Snow. And there's a nice clothesline over the top, sending Vergil Snow out of the ring. Right in front of us, too. Hey, Murphy. It can't be helped if I forget shit. We forget shit all the time. Shut the hell up.
I'm
talking like Riley Wolf now. Look what you made me do. Brandon Murphy, you got me talking like Riley Wolf over here. Look what you made me do.
This motherfucker's out of control.
Well, referee's on a count of 5 double. And it looks like, oh no, actually, Snow. Oh, nice DDT to Murphy, and I'm not being biased when I say that, even though Murphy did try to yell at me, just because I fucked shit up. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he did this to Shadow. Oh! Oh my God, and Murphy landed right on the bottom rope with that power bomb. Oh my.
Jesus.
He tried to injure Jaden Shadow twice in that move. That move is just dangerous in the form of when it's in the repertoire of Vergil Snow as he does a suplex off the second rope cover.
Yeah, I might possibly think about banning that move.
Oh shit, and Vergil Snow just got the victory after a simple suplex.
Decisive victory, I would say.
A simple suplex. I'm surprised that was enough. I guess it was at the height.
It was definitely that power bomb.
Yeah, it had to have been that power bomb. And on top of that,
possibly
you also
a whiplash effect happened.
And also on top of look at this power. Look at this power bomb again. Look at this. Oh man, right on the bottom rope, and that whiplash, as well as the velocity and height of that suplex, is what probably got him that loss there. Bringing them both at 2 wins, 1 loss.
Definitely.
So history has been made in this Chase of the Gold tournament. Brandon Murphy is now 2-1. And Vergil Snow looking into the crowd, giving him the eyes, saying, "I just got my revenge, bitches." Now, who's next? And we'll find out who's next. We will talk about the matches for Warzone at the end of the night after our 3rd and final Chase for the Gold tournament matchup. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Battle Royal Mania. Because coming up next, a Fatal 5-woman match is going to be having Akai Valkyrie, Rochelle Ross, Kyrie Skies, Belladonna Thorne, and Olga. The winner of this match will face Emeile Gray for the Apex Women's Championship at Chase for the Gold. Still working title. We're still trying to figure out a
Yes,
good
yes,
name
yes.
for
I'm
that.
totally here. I didn't walk away just to kick Brandon Murphy while I was down. No, I didn't do that at all. Yes.
Okay then. So now that we got a Fatal 5-woman matchup, this is going to be interesting because we're going to have we're going to have 4 women go after each other and an extra one trying to figure out what the hell to do. So I'm thankful we got him here because I would not be able to call this match by myself. I really couldn't.
Indeed. Yep, we're definitely seeing some weird alliances develop. We're gonna see stuff like Rochelle and Olga, and possibly Kyrie and Belladonna Thorne. There's gonna be alliances that you would never expect to happen, but are going to happen in such as a match like this. But at the end of the day, only one of these women are going to be fighting Emeile Gray for the Apex Women Champion at Chase of the Gold Climax.
Alright, so let's take a look at all 5 women. Rochelle Ross made her presence felt when she interjected herself in the Akari Valkyrie Emeile Gray match a couple of weeks back, attacking Emeile Gray and giving her the victory by disqualification over Emeile Gray. And now Rochelle Ross, after what happened on Ground Zero this past weekend, I should say, the general manager for Warzone has decided to bring her over for just this one night only because he felt she deserved this opportunity. Kyrie Skies.
As well as Belladonna Thorne.
Yeah, Belladonna Thorne same way, only she got the victory in that triple threat match and not Rochelle Ross. Belladonna... I can't speak. Kyrie Skies. She's here because she is actually, even though she's done very little matches, she's making a big impact. And this will be the biggest impact she can make if she can come out here tonight and be that woman to win this 5-woman matchup. Akari Valkyrie, kind of getting old with seeing her in this ring going after Emeile Gray, but she is Emeile Gray's fiercest rival, so why the fuck not, okay? Belladonna Thorne, we
And
said it.
she still has that briefcase lurking over
Yeah, she
Gray's
does.
head.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does too. Belladonna Thorne, we just explained it with Rochelle Ross, only on the receiving end of a victory. And Olga, we just gave her a second chance because why the fuck not, okay?
Oh, she did beat Kyrie
Yeah,
on a recent episode
yeah,
of Warzone.
she did. So they
So
felt,
it's not like we're just giving away this title opportunity. She's deserving it.
yeah, she is actually. I actually kind of forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me of that. But now it's time for the Fatal 5-Way, and let's see what happens here.
Who's love correcting you?
Making her way to the ring from Valhalla, she is Mrs. Money in the Bank, the Queen.
Well, Akari Valkyrie holding that briefcase very proudly after winning it at Monopoly, able to cash in on the women's champion anytime within 1 calendar year. So on the day of Monopoly, that day in 2020, she will be forced to relinquish the Apex Women's Money in the Bank briefcase so they can hold it back up high again for that year's Monopoly.
Definitely. I think Akari though, she's not gonna wait much longer. But she won't even have to. She might have that briefcase as an insurance policy. If she picks up this #1 contenders match and beats Gray for the women's champion, she can have an insurance policy with that briefcase.
Oh yeah, that's indeed the case. And here comes Belladonna Thorne.
And her opponents. First, from Wellington, New Zealand, the Queen.
Belladonna Thorne rightfully earned this matchup after winning a triple threat matchup between her, Rochelle Ross, and Emeile Gray this past episode of Ground Zero. And what a matchup that was between those three women. And it was a damn good fight. If you missed it, I highly suggest you watch it. It's kind of sucked for Riley Wolf because he actually missed a good part of that matchup.
Sorry, I had to take a business call. It was Blackwire involved, so had to take that.
Alright.
And from San Antonio, Texas, Kari Rose.
Well, Kyrie Skies has thus far made a big impact in Apex Wrestling, already beating the women's champion here within her first few months of being in this company, and that is a feat that not very many people can say here in Apex Wrestling at all.
Yes, very true, and that's definitely why she's here. She's had her ups and downs, but the fact that she can say she's beaten the Apex Women's Champion, I would say, has made her a hot commodity in Apex today.
That may indeed be the case, and she is looking to be the #1 contender. But like all the other women, they have four other women standing in their way, and here comes the big, bad Olga. Olga not too happy at all after the last appearance she made. Wait, didn't she beat Kari Skies in the last appearance? I believe that was... Yeah, so she's still pissed off anyway because that's just who she is.
Always good for you.
Yeah, she is the type of woman that who is not about having fun. She is all business. So
about kicking ass, going back to her husband at the end of the night, who just won his match just before this.
And here comes Blackwire's Rochelle Ross.
The villain.
Here she is.
Last week she could not get the job done in a triple threat match. Tonight she looks to get the job done, beating four other women and to be the #1 contender for the Apex Women's Championship.
Might be my unbiased financial stability talking, but I have all the faith in Rochelle Ross that she can not only get this victory, but secure the Apex Women's Champion for Blackwire.
Alright, so right now Olga going right after Kyrie Skies. In the meantime, Akari Valkyrie and Belladonna Thorne actually teaming up against Rochelle Ross.
What I said, you're going to see unlikely alliances in this match.
Oh, that is indeed the case. And now, Thorne and Valkyrie. Oh, Thorne throwing Rochelle Ross over our way.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, man.
Okay.
In the meantime, Olga is just hell-bent on destroying Kyrie Skies and getting one matchup with Emeile Gray that she wanted at Monopoly but couldn't because she and Gray to Akira Young in what would actually be her final pay-per-view appearance at thus far. Because you never know when people might want to join back in. You just never know.
Indeed so. And we're just seeing some chaos on the outside right here among us.
Oh, yeah.
As these Ground Zero women, along with Akari Valkyrie, going at it.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Kyrie Skies throwing Olga out of the ring. So now all five competitors, this is a no count-out matchup. I don't know about no disqualifications, but this is a no count-out matchup. because it's 5 women. Do you really think a referee is going to be able to count 5 women out at the same time? And what a heel throw right beside you there by Rochelle Ross to Belladonna Thorne, who just gets back up. Oh man, you better give her a pep talk if you haven't already, because she's not doing too good right now, I don't think. Oh, and Rochelle Ross taking it to Thorne and Valkyrie. You must have did one hell of a pep talk to her a little bit. Oh, and Valkyrie thrown face first into the apron. And Skies, after being hit with a big move by Thorne, rolls out of the ring. And now it's Olga and Belladonna Thorne in the ring, while it's Rochelle Ross and Akari Valkyrie out of the ring. I think Riley Wolf's might just cut out on him. I don't know. Cover by Thorne.
I'm back. Don't know what happened.
You must have given Rochelle Ross a big pep talk, because you were not on the mic for a little bit there. But she was on the ground. I guess you gave her a pep talk saying, look at what you're doing. You're on the ground. You should be in that ring kicking ass. You should be having your ass.
I blame the Warzone referee.
And, yeah, blame the referee. Don't blame your own people's stupidity. Because they can't seem to hold their own against 4 of the women. Oh my God! Kyrie Skies did a pop-up knockout punch on Olga somehow, but both Thorne and Rochelle Ross broke up that pin attempt before a 1 count could be even made.
Not very wise for Kyrie to go for a cover while it's very early in the match and while most women are still up and running.
And you know what, I just realized something. There's one thing, Kyrie Skies going for a nice whiplash neck breaker there. As I was saying, we got 2 big women in this ring. I would love to see a stare down type of thing going on between Rochelle Ross and Olga. Literally 2 of the biggest women Apex has at this moment in time.
Big reason why I asked Ross to actually come over for a match, so I can see this dream match unfold, and to announce a #1 contender for the Apex Women's Champion, so we can all start forming up title matches.
Oh, not Valkyrie. Skies hitting Ross with the axe handle, and now with the code breaker. In the meantime, Thorne in the ring. Olympic slam, a pump handle Olympic slam to Olga, cover, and Belladonna Thorne is #1 contender.
Wow, that is impressive. A win on Ground Zero last week, and now another win to secure the fact that she is now the #1 contender for the Apex Women's Champion.
And on top of that, she defeated, I can't quite remember who she beat in that triple threat match, but both women were pretty big in their own right. And tonight, she beat Rochelle Ross in her debut, and what a knockout shot there from Skies to Olga. That was incredible right there.
All these women definitely impressed tonight, and on any other their better day, they probably would have picked it up, but I believe it was Belladonna Thorne's best night tonight. That is why she picked up the victory.
Well, Belladonna Thorne, this is going to be the first time ever she's never competed for the women's title. However, this is not the first time she and Emeile Gray have faced off in that ring.
Yes, just recently in that triple threat, but you're probably referring to another match.
I'm referring to other matches before Rochelle Ross was even there. She was here around the time Emeile Gray was starting to be on the road to being Apex Women's Champion. They faced off a couple of times in the past, as well as in that triple threat match last week. So at Clash of the Champion, Chase for the Gold. I can't fucking speak tonight, goddamn. At Chase for the Gold It'll be Belladonna Thorne looking to get some payback on Emeile Gray for all the times Gray has beaten her for the women's title, and that's going to be an interesting matchup to see. And see if, honest to God, the longest reigning women's champion will finally get that belt taken away from her at
The longest
CFTG.
reigning Apex champion, period. There is no other person in Apex that's held the title longer than Emeile Gray, from my knowledge.
I know, Tamura to be a close second there. It'd be a split decision there.
That is currently holding the title.
Okay, then you're actually true on that part then. Because Tamura had his title reign ended by Kirk Carter, and we will be seeing Kirk Carter be competing here in a little bit in the main event. But what is this battle royal you got going on here?
Well, let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care for any of these people. I don't know why they are signed to Warzone. I didn't sign any of them besides Hagen. But to really show how much I don't care about them, I'm putting them in a nonsensical battle royal that I am calling the Jobber Battle Royal. That is right. A Jobber Battle Royal that includes such people as CJ Puma, Brandon Ace. Yes, you are a Jobber, Brandon. You haven't won a proper match ever. Blake Adams, Sebastian Walker, Cody Hagen, and Robert Hall. All these men have not done anything in Apex to impress me in the slightest, so they are all being jumbled together, and the winner of this on Vergil's bye week will face him, which is week 7. So on the last week before Chase of the Gold Climax, we're going to have the winner of this match get eaten by Vergil.
Alright, so a very interesting selection here. Considering how Cody Hagen just debuted, Blake Adams is on a bit of a roll, but you don't really have a thing for him for whatever reason. CJ Puma we haven't seen in God knows how long, except for that 1 week when we had 7 matches. Brandon Ace, he's had matches before, but he's just basically being a jobber. In singles competition, I will agree with that. Sebastian Walker, same deal as CJ Puma. Robert Hall, same deal as Puma and Walker.
Again, I just don't like these guys. I just flat out don't like these guys, and Warzone would be a better show without them. Can't wait for the hate mail to happen.
Oh shit.
Alright, let's go. For a match that I couldn't care less about.
You really could not care less about it. So let's just get it done. 6-man battle royal. Let's get this shit going.
Making his way to the ring from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 250 pounds, CJ Palmer.
Oh, CJ Puma. Okay, I gotta ask this. Now that we know it, you said that the winner of this battle royal will face Vergil Snow on his bye week. Okay, so what happens if the winner beats Vergil Snow?
Then they're facing the Apex World Champion. I'll say that. If they can get past Vergil fucking Snow, they're getting the world from me.
Okay, knowing how you speak, I don't really quite understand it, but either way, CJ Puma ready to get this match underway, and he's looking at you, he's like, call me a jobber? I haven't even done any matches, but your ass won't book me, bitch. Don't call me a jobber, you little bastard.
He's nothing special, honestly. I've seen a million wrestlers like him, and a million wrestlers will eventually look like him. He's nothing special, and that is why he's here.
And here comes the settlement. It's been one half of Baltimore's finest.
First, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 218 pounds, Brandon Ace.
Well, Brandon Ace, being the second participant, explain to the world why a man why he is in this tournament. In this
I just
battle
don't like his
royal.
face. I think if we weren't live and we were a taped show, I would make sure I was in the editing room with the production crew to just have a blue dot put right over Brandon Ace's face. Because I just don't like his face.
So you're saying you don't like him because of his face?
Yes.
What kind of reason is that? If you're gonna hate somebody, hate them for how they are in the ring or their character. Don't hate them because I hate their face. That's not making any sense. That's just being a bit nitpicky.
If it works for Vince McMahon, it'll work for me.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, young blood, Blake Adams.
Well, Blake Adams actually was on a roll here lately, but it's a bit of a wonder why he is in this battle royal. Considering how he's been on a bit of a roll lately. Granted, he's had some wins and losses ever since Monopoly, granted, but the fact of the matter of him being in this battle royal honestly makes no sense to me. And you better not give me no bullshit excuse like how you just did with Brandon Ace.
See, the problem with Blake Adams is the problem with CJ Puma. There's a million like him, and he just doesn't stick out enough. He doesn't really grab that brass ring, in my opinion. And that's really why he's here, because he just has not impressed me enough, as he has with Lance Romance, it seems.
Well, that's because you're a bit nitpicky. You're way too nitpicky for your own good. I swear, you are just nitpicky. That's all I can say about you. Because in my book, I don't give a damn about what a person looks like. It's more along the lines of the moveset. Because in my world, I can't tell you. I've seen people with mohawks, but yet they still kick ass in that ring. That's what it's all about. Kicking ass in that ring. It ain't about impressing the fans with their looks. If that's the case, go on Project Runway or America's Next Top Model or something of that nature. This is not a Project Runway or America's Next Top Model. This is Apex Wrestling. This is pro wrestling. If you are going to be like that, then go be a judge on America's Next Top Model or Project Runway.
I had no problems with Blake Adams' look, except that, and I think his style is just something we've seen way too often. And same with Sebastian Walker. The amount of pyro he has just infuriates me. It infuriates my bank account. And again, he's not reliable. I don't see him as somebody that we can put this company behind.
You're really gonna complain about pyro usage with him?
Yes.
Complain about
Look at that.
Complain about Dashon Walton. The dude spits out more. The dude spits out.
I've yelled at Walton a few times already for his excess pyro use.
Well, Walker doesn't do it as much as Walton does.
I think you weren't paying attention enough because you were ranting about me not liking people's looks. The fact that how much pyro he had. and how much that hurts my bank account.
Dude, you should be complaining about Walton. Because
I
Walton
do.
is... Well, why are you bitching about Walker? He doesn't do the pirate shit as much as Walton does. And that's true. Hey,
Anyway,
you know
Cody Hagen, he sucks.
Cody Hagen,
He's
he just started here.
shit.
He just started here.
I've seen him outside of Apex.
Look. You can complain about the other 5 for all I care, but to complain about Cody Hagen makes no sense because he just started here.
And from Indianapolis, Indiana,
I just don't like his work outside of Apex. And his work inside is much of the same.
Cody Hagen.
Well, Cody Hagen, a member of the Anarchy Group alongside KDog, Kyle Pierce, and I thought Austin Collins was in it, but I'm not quite sure now thinking about it. But in any case, okay, so it's just them 3. But in any case, Cody Hagen being put in this jobber match because General Manager Wolf over here don't like him, all because of, even though the fact that this is only his 2nd match, and yet you're putting him in a jobber battle royal.
It's called watching his stuff outside of Apex. Scouting out talent.
Okay, so what about the other 4? Well, I can't say much about CJ Puma, but what about the other 4? They've all competed outside of Apex, and they've all done their fair share of success. You can't sit there and tell me, how? Look if you want to talk about outside of Apex Wrestling, Cody Hagen is a former GPW World Champion. Brandon Ace is currently All-Star Wrestling Tag Team Champion alongside Michael Carter. Blake Adams, he was on a bit of a roll before you took over because of Lance Romance leaving because of that. Robert Hall, multi-time champion. I can't even list the amount of accomplishments that man has had in his career. So if you want to talk about outside of Apex Wrestling, I can give you that. So if you didn't want to hear about that to begin with, that's because you're being a hypocrite.
God, somebody's defensive.
Oh gosh, I've actually seen a number of these men in the outside of wrestling. You haven't. So you can't say shit about them. All you can say is about their looks. You're looking at their looks. I'm looking at their wrestling ability. I said it before, I'll say it again.
Their wrestling ability is all one and the same. They all do flippy shit, bullshit, and don't know how to apply a fucking headlock. They're all fucking job guys in the ring, and we're gonna see how fucking terrible they are in this fucking battle royal.
Blake Adams will kick your ass for saying that about him. All of them men will probably kick your ass for saying that about them. But Blake Adams,
they're gonna have to get through all of Blackfire and my personal
Blake Adams is literally the only guy that I can say, alongside Cody Hagen, because he has not debuted yet, to be completely unfairly put in this matchup. Robert Hall we haven't seen in a while. Same for Sebastian Walker. Same for CJ Puma, even though he competed in a match at least a week or 2 ago. Brandon Ace being a multi-time tag team champion. And you want to sit there and tell me that those 5 men, I can't really say much about CJ Puma because I haven't really seen any matches of his outside of Apex, but it looks like, oh no, never mind, I thought somebody did get eliminated, but I guess not. But Sebastian Walker looking to eliminate Robert Hall. In the meantime, Puma just smashing Brandon Ace's face into the turnbuckle, and I'm guessing you're not going to say shit during this matchup because you give no fucks about these 6 men.
Oh no, I am. See, my also problem with Puma is I thought we were actually getting CM Puma, the guy in the mats. That's actually fucking cool. But no, we got this fucking wannabe big, strong guy that does flippy shit and is just boring to watch.
Oh, so what? Keith Lee does the flippy shit too, you know. And he's a bit big around the belly.
So,
what's that?
We're not talking about Keith Lee. We're talking about CJ Puma.
But you're talking
And how
about big
fucking
man.
boring he is.
You're talking about big man. I'm telling you about a big man, which is T3. And Brandon Ace just got eliminated as I'm talking to you about that.
Keith Lee isn't in this match. Brandon Ace was in this match, but now he's out.
And CJ Puma chokeslam with a knee to the back of Cody Hagan. Meantime, Blake Adams is in trouble. Cody Hagan getting off of CJ Puma's. Getting off of CJ Puma, now Hall trying to get his share of Hagan, but he gets none of it. Instead, Hagan going back to work on him. And now there's a famous in by Hall to Hagan.
Honestly, I'd like to say I'm impressed by any of this, but unfortunately I'm not. I would love to get my mouth shut by any of these guys, but it just hasn't fucking happened.
Oh, really? I didn't make a little call to Christian Tracy and have it to where you have to compete with one of these 6 men. Even though your bye week is practically past, I believe. Unless you're...
No, it hasn't.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
Well, my bye week is next week.
Well,
this week.
I could give Christian Tracy a little call and have him change a match. Have him change one of the matches set and have it to where you go up against one of those 6 men. Hey.
The winner faces Vergil, not me. And if anybody outside the tournament wants me on my bye week, they're gonna have to go through all of Blackwire and my personal bodyguard. I'm not.
You do realize Lee Anderson has full control of what can be done, right? Your point is meaningless. You're general manager. So what? He's owner. He could do whatever he wanted. He literally
I also
could
have
have just...
control over half the fucking roster. If Lee Anderson wants to fuck with me, I can fuck with him back. You hear that, Lee? Over your fucking headset? I can.
Is that a fact? You really...
It fucking is. You gave me way too much power, especially when you brought me back to suspension.
Powerbomb, a triple powerbomb, Hagan and Puma. And now it's just Hagan, Hall, and Puma as Blake Adams and whoever else is in that match, I honestly could not remember, have been eliminated.
See, you forgot who was in the match. Shows you how really important they were.
Hey, I forgot one person. Shut the hell up.
That person must not meant much to Apex. Interesting, a possible elimination here. As Forrest gets signed, it's triggered.
I was actually thinking about something. I was trying to find out the 6th man without making myself look like not making myself look like a fool for forgetting the damn thing all the way through. But for the life of me, I honestly did not remember the 6th man. And now Hall in trouble here by Puma. And Hall getting out of the matchup here, getting out of that elimination. And there's a double cutter by Hagan and Hall. Oh, and a knockout.
Trying to take down that big man. He's the bigger one of the 3, and they're just trying to pick apart that big tree stump.
Yeah, they are indeed. And now looking like a neck breaker. Oh man, right in the back of the neck of Robert Hall, who counters CJ Puma. Oh, and a shot right to the face of Hall, who counters Puma. Puma pushes him off. Oh, and a famous out of nowhere by Hall. And now Hall has Puma. Oh, and Puma counters him. And Hall counters him. They're in the corner. Both men are countering each other. And here comes Hagen. He looked like he was going to get involved until he noticed Hall was trying to eliminate Puma in the corner. Now he's backing up, letting Hall do his business. But Puma didn't saving himself from elimination.
It's that height he has over the shoe. He can get reach over them. There's not much these two can do with such a big man like CJ Puma.
Now CJ Puma in the corner. Oh, gets caught by Hagen. And now Hagen eliminates Puma.
Wow.
So now it's down to Hagen and Hall. If Hagen wins this matchup, he will be facing Vergil Snow next week. And if you think about it, oh, they eliminated Hall right as I was going to say something there.
Well, that's it. Cody Hagen in his second match in Apex wins my Jobber Battle Royal, and it just kind of shows that these guys cared a lot more about this match than I did.
Winner, the Rebel, Cody Hagen.
No, as I was saying, I know some people don't like it when you talk outside of the company, but fuck it, I do it all the time. So why would I even bother not doing it anymore? Cody Hagen is going to be facing Blade Wyatt at GPW Winner's Circle. If his match with Vergil Snow happens before that event, I honestly could see Vergil Snow as being his little practice session with Vergil Snow going up against Blade Wyatt. If that match happens before Winner's Circle.
It's gonna be the week before our show, before Chase for the Gold climax.
You know about the date, do you?
Well, our show. Vergil's bye is week 7.
Yeah, by then it'll probably be over then. So either way, Cody Hagen gonna be Blade Wyatt at GPW Winner's Circle. I don't know about Riley, but I'm gonna wish him luck in that matchup. But
I will not.
Of course you wouldn't. But I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy matchup, knowing Blade Wyatt.
Of course.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event, and what a main event it is. Jaden Shadow going up against Kirk Carter in the final match in the final Warzone block match for round 3 of the Chase for the Gold tournament. This is going to be a good one.
Indeed it will. Jaden on slightly a slump, getting a week off after the first round loss, looking to rectify that loss against, I think it was Vergil. Maybe trying to pick on someone a little bit closer to his size. Maybe that'll get him the victory. But Carter getting a victory over Vergil Stone, currently being undefeated in the tournament. So this is really going to be very interesting to see whether Jaden can really handle the guy that beat the guy he can't beat.
I love the tongue twisters you make, but he does bring up a good point. Jaden Shadow last week earned a rightful resting place because the week before last, he was nearly injured by Vergil Snow twice in 2 weeks. Last week he took a little break. This week he's back to take on Kirk Carter. This is going to be a damn good fight. I'm excited for it. I know Riley is actually excited for it, no matter what he says.
Of course.
And then, of course, okay, I lost my train of thought. So we're just going to get on with the matchup. Jaden Shadow, Kirk Carter, one-on-one main event starts right now.
Let's go.
making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jaden the Samoan.
Well, Jaden's shadow looking to get on board after that loss to Vergil Snow a couple of weeks ago. And what a victory it will be for Jaden's shadow if he can beat Kirk Carter here tonight in this non-title CFTG matchup.
Yep, we won't hear the end of it. Jaden Shadow, one of the most smug, egotistical, narcissistic human beings I've ever seen in my life. There is no one person on this world that loves Jaden more than Jaden, I think.
That may be indeed the case. Well, except for maybe one person, but I'm not going to delve into it because I actually don't know if they're together or not. But either way, Jaden Shadow looking to kick things going, hoping to make a return by beating Kirk Carter here in this very ring tonight. And speaking of Kirk Carter, here he comes now.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 218 pounds, the All-Star Intercontinental Champion, the show, Kirk Carter, champion.
Well, Kirk Carter, like you said earlier, undefeated in this tournament, being one of the hard hitters in this tournament. So Jaden Shadow is indeed going to have his hands full. But unlike Kirk Carter, he is a bit healthy. So we'll see if that plays any favor, if that goes in favor of Jaden Shadow over Kirk Carter.
Possibly, but so far in Carter's short Apex career has only lost to one individual, and that is Austin Collins. So let's see if Jaden can be that second individual.
Oh, and Jaden already starting things off with a knee right to the face of Carter, putting him down on one knee.
Starting out with a bang, it seems.
Oh yeah, he wants to make that bang. He wants to be put on the board. He wants to do what Dylan Travis didn't earlier tonight, and that is get at least a 1-win, 1-loss score here tonight.
And also do something that Vergil Snow and Sean Walton couldn't do, and that is beat Kirk Carter. Something that Tamura couldn't do. Something that Hayu couldn't even do because I lost that battle royal.
Exactly.
Was I in that battle royal? No, I wasn't.
Exactly. Well, you get the point. I get your point. He is a hard-hitting man. A man that you don't want to fuck around with, because if you do, you might basically be saying, you might as well just say goodbye to that win. If you do it too much. And the power of Kirk Carter doing that Osaka DDT on Jaden's Shadow.
Yep, and your hype words are not empty. He has backed up everything he does in the ring by victory after victory after victory.
Yeah, it's going to be to where it's been a question on who exactly can beat Kirk Carter. We've seen Austin Collins do it. Now the question is, since how these two men are actually a bit nearly evenly matched, can Jaden Shadow do it? Cover and click on it, won by Carter. And now
honestly, though Jaden has lost his first match, I believe Jaden has the tools to actually beat Carter. What will actually make it actually happen is Jaden actually wanting it.
Yeah, it's the case. He cannot at all be a bit cocky or arrogant for that matter. If he does one wrong move, he could end up getting a 1-2-3 loss, a pinfall loss to Carter. So this is a do or die situation for Shadow. Otherwise, he's going to be 0-2, just like Dylan Travis. And at this stage, This is not something you want. You want to get at least one victory under your belt and say, I may not have won, but at least I got a victory. What did you get?
Very true, but it doesn't. It's being very back and forth right now. No one's really getting the proper upper advantage. They're holding it for a little bit, but they're not grabbing onto it and mopping the floor with them. It's a very back and forth match right now.
Oh yes indeed. And as you just seen, Shadow hit Carter with a move, went for the cover, but Carter kicked out at 2. Again, showing the resilience of Carter. Oh, wait a minute. Shadow! Oh my god! Spear! Right through the middle rope! Both men landing on the floor. Shadow getting up, picking Carter back up. And now he's going to work on Carter. This is a side of Jaden Shadow I don't think I've ever seen. The more animalistic side of him.
I've only ever seen this side once, is when somebody disrespected the way he does his spear.
And look at Carter now going back in control and a gourd buster on the floor.
I tell you, as somebody slammed on that mat, it does not tickle.
I wouldn't doubt it either. And now Carter, I'm thinking of Cody Higgins' victory earlier tonight, but Carter now in a bit of trouble with Shadow. Oh! And Carter, maybe playing possum there, going hella crazy on Jaden Shadow, looking to finish things off, went for the sliding knee, strike, but he could not get the job done. And now over the top rope, belly to belly by Carter, and Shadow is sent down the floor. And now Carter on the top rope, measuring Shadow. Oh, and he got him with the drop kick.
Carter's on that special second wind that not many people have been able to quash. Once he's on the second wind, it's very easy to get lost in a lot of his moves and to get down for that 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's faded the 1, 2, 3. Here's the cover. Oh, kick out at 2 by Shadow.
Gonna take a lot more than just a drop kick to get Shadow down, it seems.
Oh, don't forget the Oh, inverted Alabama. Oh man, that's a hard move right there. Like an inverted Alabama slam, I don't know, but either way, Carter went for the knee strike. Jaden counted him and goes for the natural selection. And now it's
both of these men not letting each other get the upper advantage.
And Shadow with a nice knee right in the face of Carter. And now Shadow, oh! Damn near dropped Carter right on the top of his head in that sit-out Death Valley driver. And now for the cover. Oh, Shadow with a dirty pin, but a quick on it, one by Carter. I think I may have woken up Carter because he cannot believe that Shadow would stoop so low just to get the victory here. And now Carter.
All those reps could have been very sweaty.
Oh, look at the power of Carter. He just showed a big demonstration of power there. And now he's going for a deadlift Osaka DDT. Cover. And a kick on it too again.
And Jaden's a tough individual. You have to hit him with absolutely everything to bring him down. Or concuss him like Vergil.
Yeah, pretty much. Uh-oh. Shadow trying to lift up Carter. Could not do it. Carter managed to get him off. And now Carter showing more strength. And he's gone. He went for 2 power bombs. And there's a triple power bomb. Like a literal 3 power bombs. One after another. And Shadow getting hit with that leg strike. Going down, and now Carter looking to go for the cover here. Oh, kick out at 2.5. He's getting close, but he's not gotten the victory yet. Going in the corner, Measuring Shadow. If he answers, it might be over. Knee to the face. That might be it. That's gotta be it. Cover by Carter.
The way Jaden fell is just, he looks absolutely out cold.
And it's over. Carter is still undefeated. 4-0 or 3-0.
Absolutely incredible. One of the only men currently to be undefeated. The other being Matt Matthews, but he hasn't gone through his round 3. He hasn't gone through his round 3 yet. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if that will stay.
In the meantime, Shadow is not happy about that loss, losing to the Intercontinental Champion. But don't feel too bad, Jaden. It happened to most of the people that stepped foot in the ring against him. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens here. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, that has been us here in Apex Wrestling, live from the PlayStation Center in New York, New York. We hope you enjoy the show. But we'll be seeing you guys maybe tomorrow night for Ground Zero. Until that show happens, however, this is Forrest Walpole.
And this is Riley Wolf, best commentator in the community.
Some people will find it hard to believe. Signing off.
Yeah.